Good afternoon, folks. It's Survive with Marty here, and we're back in Planet Crafter, and we're starting again purely because I had all those issues with my PC, and it's been like 6 weeks, and I just, I forgot what we were doing, and it just gets so confusing to try and work it all out. So I figured, let's start fresh. Anyway, I have clear goals in mind. So this episode is going to be about reaching or at least getting a basic living compartment, basic power, basic oxygen, basic food, basic heater. So the very, very basic components that we need to do it. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to need what are we going to need? We're going to need a backpack, which is 2 iron. We're going to need the oxygen, which is an iron, 2 cobalt, and a magnesium. So let's get 3 iron, 2 cobalt, and a magnesium. Iron, cobalt, iron, cobalt, iron. Was it 1 magnesium or 2 magnesium? Magnesium, where are you hiding? We can't go too far because we don't have a lot of oxygen at this point. It's going down. Why can I not find any magnesium? No. Why can I not find any magnesium? Seriously. There we go. Don't know why it wasn't letting me find that, Easy thing to find, but there we go. Alright, so we said we want this one. This one. At the very least, we need those 2. Next, we need that one, which is 2 silicon, 2 magnesium. Or 3 silicon, 3 magnesium if we go for both. Let's do that, and let's go for both. Magnesium being the hard one to find again. But we should have a little bit more O2. We can go that little bit further out. So let's do just that. This time I'm also going to aim for keeping each episode to 30 minutes. Trying not to go over that 30-minute... it's going to be like 31 minutes by the time we do the intros and the outros. But I'm going to try and keep it to within that limitation. Don't want to go over 30 minutes, if I can help it. So I might even do the episodes at 25 minutes and then I've got room for the intros and outros. Right, was I doing that one? And that one. Okay, look at that. Now, what have we got to do? We've got to get a living compartment, which is 2 iron and the magnesium, 3 iron, 1 titanium, and 2 titanium and a silicon. 3 iron, 2 titanium, 1 silicon. Let's go! 1. And try and get all the iron in the first one if we can. 2, come on, and 3, and then 2 titanium. Titanium is here. And here. And I think it was 2 silicon as well. So 1 silicon, 1 more silicon. Silicon. We need some silicon. Silly silicon. Silicon. Just there. Beautiful. Okay, here we go then. We're going to get our very basic living compartment. It's not going to be here forever. This is just a day 1 living compartment. Look at that. See, we get oxygen back. Now we want to do a wind turbine and a drill. So 2 iron, 1 titanium. We'll worry about the rest later. 3 iron, actually. Let's get 3 iron then. That's iron, isn't it? Yeah, iron. Oh, it looks like we're getting a meteor storm. Fantastic. Great start to the game. Have a meteor storm within 30 seconds of starting the game. All right, 4 minutes, but, still. It's a lot to cope with. Oh, why can we not find any iron? 2. I think there's a 3 iron. No titanium was needed as well. And I think that's it. All right. Let's get out of this meteor storm because I don't want to die if we get hit by a meteor because it can happen. So let's get inside. Let's get inside and just wait for this meteor storm to pass. So what? We got iron. Yeah, we got what we need. Oh yeah, I wanted to put one of these down. so that we can make stuff, you know? I know that's... Oh, no, it didn't touch power. Okay. How we doing? I'd like to do wind turbines, but it's not going to let me yet. Not with these meters coming down. Because they come close. Look at that. That one's like coming... Oh, God, that one's coming straight for us. Okay. That was literally... Look at that. So close. Is that it? That's it. Okay. Let's get a drill over in this corner and a wind turbine over in that corner. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Now we need screens. Blue. So 2 iron, 2 silicon, and a 3 iron, 3 silicon, a magnesium, and a cobalt. Iron. More iron is needed. We also need a magnesium, silicon. It's at least one screen. Maybe one more silicon, I think. Is that it? No. It looked like it from far away, but it wasn't. Yeah, I know. Oxygen. Oh, oxygen level low. Okay. See, oxygen. Man, oxygen goes down very quickly if you're not careful. Is there anything in there? No. Or at least nothing we need right now. We need silicon. Silicon. There's a piece. Okay, that should be all the screens. Then we're going to need veggie tube and heaters. But let's... One thing at a time here. Terraformation screen can go just there. Blueprint screen can go just there. And then we need an electricity screen. And now we're out of power, so we'll probably do what, another 3 wind turbines, so 3 iron. Sorry, sometimes I get confused in my head, so you have to bear with me, guys. That's just a me symptom. Or that's a meism, if you like. One more iron, come on. Look at that. See, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. So I wanted to put 3 more of these down. So the easy way to do this, so line them up and then hold down control. And then you can actually put like 3 down in a line. And I think one more drill is not going to hurt us at this point. Yeah, I don't think it's going to hurt to have 2 drills. So let's get 2 drills down. Here we go. All right, another drill is going to go just there. Beautiful. That. So we've got our screens down. Yep. We got our electric screen. We can see that we're using 2 and we've got 4 free. So we need a heater and a veggie tube. Veggie tube requires ice. I think we're... Oh no, ice is everywhere, isn't it? What do we need? Let's get 2 ice, 2 iron, 2 magnesium. I'm thinking this is the second planet, but it's not. It's the first planet where ice is everywhere. So now we just need 2 magnesium. Why is magnesium like the hardest thing to find sometimes? I swear on every planet there's like one resource that is just really hard to find. And this playthrough, it seems to be magnesium. On another one. Where is all this magnesium hiding? Jeez. Look at that. Energy, not energy. Oxygen. Energy. Oh, nice. Tier 2. Another meteor storm already. Jeez, come on. Okay, oxygen's low. We need to get back. Look at that. Another meteor storm. Literally 10 minutes in. I don't really want to expand this base because I know we're going to have to move. But I think we're going to have to just to get going. I mean, at this point, it's not that hard, not that painful to do. What am I looking for? Titanium, there we go. Titanium! Oh, we're probably going to need to do water soon as well. Grab that bit of ice to do water. Right, okay. Purely because this game does require some space. What were we putting down? 2 veggie tubes. 1. Are we out of power? Nope, we're not. I don't think we got any seeds yet. No. Tier 1 heater and progress. Okay, Tier 1 heater is going to require iridium, which is going to require oxygen level 2, cobalt, silicon, 2 magnesium, and a titanium. 2 titanium, 2 silicon, 3 magnesium. 2 silicon, yeah. 2 silicon? Don't know why I said 2 silicon. 2 silicon. 1. 2. Titanium. And a magnesiums. Which like to hide. As we've already discovered, magnesium likes to hide. Hello. Can you stop hiding? Can you just be a bit more findable, please? Is that so hard to ask? I mean, apparently it is. Oh, look, see, you hear this? See, we just need to come here. Alright, I think that's everything we need. I think. Let's go find out. Let's go find out if that's everything we needed. It was fantastic. Have we got everything for that? No, we're 1 titanium short. Well, you know, titanium's not the end of the world. That is a bit easier to find. In there, it's right behind the base. Alright, so we got a little bit more oxygen now. Let's get our exoskeleton so we can at least do that. There we go. So we got tier 2. Yep. Okay, nice. Alright, now let's get some basic resources en route, which is one of these. 3 of these. Come on. And we need the silicon en route. We'll find it as we go. So I'm not opening any boxes yet because the boxes are actually change the stuff in depending on where you are in progression. So we'll worry about that a bit later, but we won't worry about it right now. What we will do is go up the crest of this hill. Because we need to be up here anyway, because this is where we're going to build. It's nice and flat up here, so we're gonna massively build. Now, normally I build in the middle here, like on this bit, but I'm actually gonna go a little bit more this side, so that I've got all that space to do trees and all kinds of stuff. So I think I would like to go somewhere about here. So let's get our base down. Thank you. Let's be weird and do our entry there on the side. Okay, so this will be our new base location. So we've got resources, we might as well get at least our crafter in. So we need to do these, and I want to do at least 2, so I need Or do we go for 4? So do we get 4 iridium? You know what? Let's get 4 iridium. Let's go big or go bust. Go big or go bust, as they say. Let's get 4 iridium. I really wish I'd had the torch for going into the iridium cave because it's dark in here. But you know, we're not going far, and iridium glows. You cannot miss iridium. It literally glows. So yeah, today's plan, as I say, is just to get a basic base down with like the starting resources, if you like. I'm not going to get the aluminum yet as much as I might want to. I'm going to leave that until later on. Let's get this bit of iridium and that should be it. That's 4 iridium then. Beautiful. Alright, let's go. Let us leave this place. By whichever means we can. Yeah, grab the iron en route because we're like passing over it. If I'm passing over the resource, I'll pick it up. I don't see the point in not picking it up. If I've got space, I'll pick it up. There's ice, we don't need ice. Hi, local dog. Well, look, see this is so beautiful. Such a beautiful, game that they designed here. Alright, living compartment window, very nice. We do need some iron, yes, and we need some titanium if there's any here. Which we've not got any on us, so I like to check. But there's one just there. Because what we're going to do is we're just going to, as I say, we're going to do the very basics. Just to put another one of those in and to look at 4 of these. I mean, 4 iron, 4 silicon. 4 iron, 4 silicon. Should be able to find that fairly easily. Might even be able to just find it down this little segment down here. 1. Don't need titanium. 2. 3. And 4. And 4 silicon. It's a slightly harder one to find. It's not like ultra hard to find. It just takes a little bit more looking for. 1. 2. 2 more, please. 3. There we go. 1 more after this. 3 and 4. How much space have we got left? Okay, we've got space to do 1 more expansion. Space to do 1 more expansion, which is nice because I don't like everything to be cluttered in one spot. Some people like to be clustered and clutter things in one spot. I do like to be a little bit more, a little bit more laid back, a little bit more everything really. So let's do 1. 2, can I do 3? Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. That's fine. And I'm going to do the 4th one in the middle so that it gives us room to walk around. All right. So now we're going to need more power. So I'll do 4 more wind turbines, which means 4 more iron. So let's do that. Where are we? And yes, I am going to build them where they already are. Just because it makes sense to build over there. Because eventually they're going to be torn down anyway. So, well, they might not. Sometimes I don't tear stuff down, I just leave it because I can't be bothered. I think we unlocked tier 2 backpack, didn't we? Pretty sure we did. Okay. See, it feels so far away from where we're building. It's so far away. Yeah, we're almost there. Are we going to need to get some O2? Maybe? Or can we put 4 of these down and then get O2? We'll find out. Let's kind of line it up with the one that's there. hold down our control button and put down 3 and 4. There we go. We could do it without getting oxygen. I like that. Sweet, awesome. Right, we want to go in here because we want to do tier 2 backpack, which is 1 iron, 1 silicon, 1 titanium. Also grab one of these while we're out here. So 1 iron, 1 silicon, 1 titanium. 1 iron. And titanium. And 1 silicon. Look at that. See? Close that one down. I don't think we've got any seeds. I'll have to check, but I really don't think we have. Okay, what we did? Tier 2 backpack. Yes. Okay, nice. We need a water because we're almost up. We're almost out. Alright, so let's take those 2 down and these 3 down. And if we ever take that one down. And that one, because yeah, we're not using this one, so we might as well take it down. We have what we need. We have a seed. We'll also eat food while we're here. Okay. We have a seed at least, so we'll go get a seed down. We'll go get a seed down, and then we'll probably call it here for an episode because we've done a lot. Or I feel like we've done a lot in this episode anyway. We've gone from a dropping on a barren desert planet to having a living compartment with some basic screens, to having a slightly bigger living compartment with some heaters, to extending our power grid to 8 wind turbines. So they've gone up a little bit. So I would say, yeah, we're definitely moving the right way. So now we're back here. I want to put 1 more of these in there and then I want to put these veggie tubes back in, which were what? There. Can we do 1 more, please? Yep. And then I want to put that in the veggie tube like so at least we'll get 1 going. And then I want to get these screens back in. We took out. So 1 blueprint screen will go on the floor here. Electricity screen will also go on the floor here because there's just nowhere else to put it. At the minute, it will be made beautiful eventually. So we've got 4 of those, 2 of those. I think, personally, that is quite a good point to call it a day. You know, we've done a lot. We've done a lot. Yeah, of course, I'd love to expand the base more and, you know, spend hours and hours infinitely doing more and terraforming more and all that chat. Excuse me. All that jazz. But, you know, I think for a humble start, a humble beginning. Okay, that heater needs to move down a little bit more. Well, I might just put 2 more heaters here eventually so that we can at least walk down the middle. And then if and when we put in more base so that we have another, you know, another linkage round. Will be the plan. But for now, I am happy with that. Hopefully you guys are happy with it, you know. Alright. We're starting again, which isn't great. I appreciate that. But hopefully you're all enjoying my my Hello Glory series that is progressing rapidly along. We did try the 21st Horde night for that last night, and we had some issues, which we're currently looking into, in the fact that the game completely froze for everyone, and we don't currently know why. So we think that might be a mod issue, and we're looking into it. You know, considering we've all kind of built the mod together, we're all kind of looking into it and getting it working. So, yeah. It is in hand, people. That is all that matters. But I think that is, on the 25th minute, a very good place to end the episode. So I've been Survive with Marty. And I hope you've enjoyed this episode. And I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.